Good morning and welcome. Never before has there been such an opportunity to play a larger role in the media ecosystem. Our industry is in significant transition, and the theme of our conference this week is the big picture.
Since we last got together a year ago, so much has happened in our industry. The convergence of the digital and physical worlds is very real, and it's happening to us all. We've seen increasing digital touch points throughout our lives, including virtual reality, beacons, wearable technology, the Internet of Things, the list just goes on. All of us are affected by these changes in consumer habits, and it gives us a great opportunity as the out-of-home industry to really change the way our business works.
We all have a really important role to play in this evolution. As out-of-home is rapidly evolving, we need to come together to develop new technology platforms, new ways of measuring audience, and new ways of collecting and analyzing data that's relevant to us and relevant to our clients.
A lot is happening in all of these areas. In the last year alone, we've seen numerous new formats launched. We've tested automated buying, and many of us in the media owner community have launched new ways of measuring audience and talking to our clients about the impact of their campaigns. These are significant steps. They're just the beginning, but we're making huge progress, and we should all be proud of that progress.
There have also been some really fantastic social and mobile executions this year, and I really hope a number of these are going to be featured in the OB Awards ceremony tonight. The power of a bought medium to drive earned consideration should never be underestimated. I think this increase in social and mobile really demonstrates that out-of-home has a larger role to play in the bigger media picture. Advertisers don't just think about their out-of-home strategy, we know, in isolation. They're thinking about the broader consumer strategy, and we should continue to challenge ourselves in how we fit into this.
Our agenda is packed, full of speakers, panels, workshops, and a great buyers forum that is always a highlight of the event. We're looking to bring all of that together to help us see how out-of-home fits into the big picture of media. In particular, we're going to have 3 workshops this afternoon after lunch in the Expo from 2 to 3 p.m. So the workshop 1 is Operation More, which is TAB's new rating pilot project. That's going to be in the Estate Ballroom. Workshop 2 is a panel of independent media company leaders talking about how their industry portion is playing out. That's in Grand A and B. Workshop 3 is a panel on automated and programmatic buying, the future of out-of-home transactions, the future of kind of all transactions, the trend everything's on. That is in Grand C and D. Please choose one of these 1-hour workshops.
And then from 3:30 to 4:30 today, we'll have our always popular Buyers Forum, and that's going to take place in the Estate Ballroom. And then tonight, the always popular OB Awards ceremony. It's always a highlight of our annual conference. It's going to kick off right outside this room in the grand pre-assembly area for the awards pre-reception at 6. And then following that, we'll have tonight's ceremony, which is emceed by Jim Coppasino. Jim is the co-founder and executive creative director of Coppasino and Fujikado. Then join us after the ceremony for the post-OB Awards celebration, which is going to be outside on the Great Lawn until about 10 p.m. Under the stars. I think tonight it's going to be a lot of fun, so please don't miss it.
So anytime you do a big conference like this, you have to thank all the people who make it possible. And we have a long list of people who have helped us think big, act big, and get the big picture at tonight's conference.
And if you could hold your applause till the very end, we'd really appreciate it.
A conference like this can get hectic, so we'd like to thank Outfront Media for creating a space to relax by sponsoring the lounge just out there. Stop by and thank them also for providing free Wi-Fi throughout this event.
If you were at the after hours party last night, I think you'll probably agree that the speakeasy trend is it's a pretty good one. And there was some great jazz playing and some delicious cocktails, which were courtesy of Clear Channel Outdoor. So thank you, Scott.
Of course. We also want to thank IUTA Media Systems for giving us access and keeping us charged. They sponsored our hotel key cards and the charging stations around the Expo, even back here.
And thanks to Intersection. They make sure that we don't forget anybody's name. They're sponsoring the conference lanyards.
And thank you to Apparatix Media Solutions for keeping us green. They sponsored the conference tote bags, which are made from recycled bulletin vinyl. That vinyl was donated by Independent Service Company, who's also a charging station sponsor.
Some of you may not have made it to breakfast this morning, but if you did, please help us thank our sponsor, the Siroki Group.
We also want to thank the folks at XAD for sponsoring our mobile dashboard, where we can keep track of the event, including the agenda, presenter pictures, and bios. You're looking great in there, Helma.
Thanks, Scott. A special thank you goes to Circle Graphics for helping us pre-game tonight for the OB Awards. They're sponsoring the pre-reception, so thank you, Circle Graphics.
And a special thank you to our friends at Lamar for sponsoring post-OB Awards celebration out on the lawn.
We also want to especially thank Clear Channel Outdoor, Lamar Advertising, and Outfront Media for underwriting the very important Advertiser Guest Program. This allows us to bring advertisers and executives from the media agencies to our conference every year, which is a really important program, so thank you to all of them.
And we'll conclude our thanks to our media sponsors, The Daily Do and AKA TV. Please give all of these generous sponsors a big round of applause. You know, Helma, we are at such a tipping point as an industry. There's a ton of blue sky ahead of us. It's a perfect time for us to hear the latest thinking about developments and new technologies.
I couldn't agree more, Scott. I'm really excited to learn what themes are going to come out over the next 2 days and what insights we're going to learn to take home to our businesses to drive them forward.
We encourage everyone to actively participate, open your minds to the new ideas, get engaged, and join the conversation.
And you can tweet it out there on #BigPic16. And now, on with the big picture.